welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Tatiana, and today I'm going to be talking about the exchange process, all the application and all of that, at least at Western University and in general. So I've been meaning to sit down for a while. If you guys can tell my background, I'm back home in Toronto and you're currently set up on a makeshift tripod because around me is just packing. But if you guys didn't know, I've mentioned in a few of my videos, I'm actually going to Nijmegen, Netherlands for 4 months on an exchange through Western University, and I thought I'd sit down and talk to you guys about it because I really didn't know anything about the exchange process, so I kind of just winged it and it ended up working out well for me. So I haven't really written anything down, but I just feel like there's certain questions that I always get. So for me, I'm in business at Western University, BMOS, and I'm specializing in accounting. So the first thing that I did was going into second year, I went to a few of the international learning seminars and they talked about what you need and all that stuff. They have a website actually, and all the programs that you can apply to and all the schools you can apply to. Then there's also certain averages. So a lot of the schools averaged around I think a 70 or an 80 average that was required, and if you didn't have that, you would not be able to go on the exchange. Other than that, there's also applications and things like that because the school will have to actually accept you, and then from there you start doing the whole application and all that stuff. For me, I went to those seminars and I realized through business actually I couldn't do just one of those generic exchanges because I'd actually have to end up taking lots of summer courses, or I'd have to take a 5th year because I had so many required courses through business that obviously I didn't plan for in first and second year, so I needed to do that. I realized I wasn't able to do that because I wasn't going to take summer courses and I was not going to do a 5th year. So luckily actually the Netherlands exchange through Western popped up for me and my friend Sabina actually, which ended up working out so well because I was really bummed that I wasn't going to be able to go on exchange since it was something I've wanted to do since I was like 7 years old. But what it is pretty much you go to Nijmegen business school and a teacher from Western actually comes with you and they teach you 3 of the BMOS courses there, and then you take 2 electives at the actual school in the Netherlands. So that ends up making you not fall behind in any of your courses. You just had to make sure you're scheduling the certain courses. So going into 3rd year, I had to make sure I was taking certain ones in 3rd year and then 4th year, so I was getting everything that I needed required and all my like essay courses and like ABC requirements done for that. So for me, I had to do was you have to be in BMOS, so you need to maintain a 65 cumulative average, but if you don't have that, then you're not in business anymore, so you obviously couldn't go on the exchange, but you had to be in BMOS, and you also had to have the required 2257 before you go on exchange, which is a full year course you had taken second year, but most people take it in second year anyways. So what I had to do was actually just apply online, and I sent it then to Western, and it was just a few questions of why you want to go, what experiences it would be like. I think the questions were also like, how would you be a good ambassador for Western? And for me, these answers were really easy to like make because I've always wanted to go on exchange, so I was really passionate about going, and I knew that I'd be a great ambassador for Western because I love Western. I think it's a great school and all like that, and then I also want to go on exchange since I've wanted it for my whole life. I think it'd be a great experience for me. I've also been really interested in international business, so I think this would be a great opportunity to just travel. Also, sorry if I'm talking way too fast, that's just me. But yeah, so I had to answer all those questions, and then around 30 people usually get accepted into it, and me and my friend actually both got accepted to go to the program. So this is actually only the 2nd year that they're doing this type of exchange, because the teacher actually tried to not petition, but she brought up the whole idea about like maybe going there, teaching some of the courses so we don't fall behind, because it does suck when you either have to take summer courses a 5th year or just not be able to go on exchange. So that was super cool. It's only the 2nd year, and I think there's around 30 to 35 people coming with me. So we're all staying in this long stay hotel. And then the first month, actually, since the Netherlands does school from February to June, the first month we're learning 2 BMOS courses in a month. We have midterms and finals for both of them. So that's gonna be really fast tracked, so lots of school. But then from February to May, we're doing 2 electives through the actual school of management and then 1 other course through our teacher. And I don't get my schedule until I get there, but in the Netherlands, you actually can have as many courses on one day at the same time. because they record everything. So every single lecture will actually be filmed for us. So it's kind of different because at Western, you know, can't overlap courses. If you have one course at a certain time, you can't book another one at the same time. You have to be able to like go to all the classes. But the Netherlands is different, and you can just book as many classes you want on the same day, same time, and then you just watch lectures, which is kind of cool. But also, I guess if you end up having that, then you have to watch one of the lectures. But when I actually applied into the courses, they don't actually tell you when they are, what day, so it's kind of going to be a surprise when I go, but I will update you guys on that. But that was kind of my application process. I think the biggest thing is that you want to keep a cumulative average of over 65 if you're in business for this, but also if you're just applying to a normal exchange at Western, you're going to want to have over a 70 average, 75. Some of the harder schools to get into are like 83, 85 because they're like harder to get into and more wanted, so they have a higher average. So you're definitely going to want that, and you're going to want to think about that, because I had the average that I need to apply for exchange. But if you didn't know that and then you tried to go apply, that would really suck because you'd miss your opportunity. So marks are obviously always really important, but for exchange, actually I never thought about it, but I didn't know there was going to be certain averages you needed for that. But that's one thing to think about. And also just have really good answers. And for me, I just spoke about why I really want to go because it was the truth, and it wasn't just BSing them and being like, oh please, this would be so great to travel. Like, no, like, it'd be really cool to travel. I think it'd be a great experience. I would grow. Just make sure you guys read them over, because obviously your answers could decide if you guys are going or not. But yeah, that's all I have for this video. You can comment down any questions below you have. I'm sure I missed some things, and since I was applying for the normal exchange, not just my BMOS exchange, I do know how that process works a lot too. So if you have any other questions, definitely comment down below and I can help you out, or you can message me on Instagram, DM me. I'm definitely open to answer for any questions you guys have. But I hope you guys liked this video and it gave you a bit of insight about the application process and what's going to go on. I'm definitely going to be vlogging most of my trips in Europe and just my daily life, so you guys can get more of an experience with me. So if you guys like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you guys want to see some exchange vlogs and catch up with me and ask me any questions, subscribe down below. And other than that, I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye!